This is Tired Gents Nation, episode 13. No music this time, friends. Clack! Wow. Hello. My brother-in-law joining us for lucky episode 13. Say hi, Core.
How's it going? How's it going, Brainer and Tired Gents Nation?
Well, we are all doing good. It's such a relief to be able to talk to another human body. I know my boy Tay, aka Ryan Taylor, aka Gus MCT. You can follow him on Instagram. I know he still hasn't set up our Instagram page yet. Um, he wishes he was here, but he's probably trying to put a baby to sleep. And my buddy Earl the Pearl out in London, Ontario, locked down, I'm sure, but he's with us in spirit. But I want to say welcome to Corey Dubek, friend of the show. Thanks for joining me tonight, buddy.
Thanks for having me there, Mr. Brain. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. It was a solid day of work today. I have to shout out my Griffins, especially my 8-3 class, because I said I would. I think they added some views to episode 12, so I'm getting pretty jacked about that. But all in all, a pretty good day. We went a little more house hunting. If you've heard from Papa Jeff, things are getting intense here. And I don't know, maybe we're in over our head, but boy, that house is sure nice. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow what happens.
I didn't even know about it. They keep me out of the loop here over at Midwest Floor Coverings.
Well, maybe you were just involved in a really intense, like, spider solitaire game or something like that. Maybe, who knows? But you were selling product. You were selling product. But we'll get into that a little bit later. We've got 30 minutes to keep us on track today on this glorious, what are we on? Thursday, April 8th of 2021. And as always, we just fired up with some Oilers chat. Another big win. Your thoughts, Mr. Dubek?
Well, it's a win's a win. A win's a win. I watched most of the game here today and wasn't pretty.
No.
But, when you're playing the Ottawa Senators, you need to get the 2 points. And the boys came to play, and they did that.
Absolutely, they did that. And I believe I got 9 fingers up here. That's a 9-0 record against the lowly Sens, who, I don't know, upstart, jumpstart. They're competing with the likes of Vancouver and Calgary these days, but you can't afford to drop those games. Am I right?
I don't know if you've actually checked the standings lately, but actually Calgary is getting pretty close to Ottawa.
Oh, well, fantastic. I guess that's I don't know, a competition within the season for our friends south of the big city. Are we? Well, they think they're the big city, but you know what I mean. So whatever keeps Johnny Hockey motivated and Daryl out there, with his motivation strategies of whatever it is these days. But I bet you he wishes he was back on the farm. I'm just saying, he wishes he was back on the farm.
What are your thoughts coming up on trade deadline here?
Ooh, well, I think, for all of our analytics,
When is trade deadline?
I think it's April 12th or something. I think it's Sunday, maybe, or Friday. I have no idea. You could Google it. I don't know. But it's coming up. But I think the one that happened too soon for our friends at TSN Trade Center was the Kyle Palmieri and the Zajac getting shipped off to the island to bolster that little group over there, led by, should have been an Oiler, Matthew Barzell, but they look like they got a pretty strong group. That's right. I guess Griffin Reinhart was worth more, but that's another story to dive into for a different episode. So I think that was one of the big trades, but Mr. Hall, paging Taylor Hall, pack your bags. You're going somewhere. Where is he going? Cor?
Yeah, a lot of talk was the island, but with the Travis Zajac Palmieri trade, I can't take that off the know who wants to take on evil man.
Yeah, I think you nailed it right there with those 2 acquisitions, and I just don't think they can slot him in. I've heard some Oiler talk bringing Halsey back. I don't like that fit. That's just me.
I do not like it whatsoever.
It didn't work the first time. It's not going to work the second time, and it's just we just don't need it. And I don't know. Give him to take Toronto. Give up some picks. Like if you think that he's going to be fitting in there with Austin and Mitchell and Pajama John, go for it. But I think it's another case of I don't know who a team that can bolster out in the West. Does he land with like a Colorado? Did the Avs take a shot? I don't know. That's
But I look at who's at the Calgary Flames. We got a couple big names coming out of Calgary.
oh okay. So
Johnny Hockey, Monahan.
I like Sean Monahan. I like Sean Monahan. I do not like Johnny Hockey. I just don't think he has that compete level for the playoffs. He's kind of a Jordan Eberle-esque during that playoff where he kind of fades away. He's definitely not your Kyler Yamamoto, that big old heart pumping in that small size frame. So it's
No, that's for sure.
I'm not even sure. I don't have my cap friendly webpage up to take a look and crunch in Sean Monahan's numbers, but I don't think he comes cheap, and I'm not sure when his contract's up. I don't know if you know those types of things, but
I don't. Another name that's been tossed around is Sam Bennett too, right? So
mm-hmm.
I think he'd be a key addition, third line strong.
Yeah. I'm still not a big fan of anybody coming out of Calgary, to be honest. I think we got our money's worth out of Mike Smith, and I say we kind of take the money and run, so to speak. The one name I keep hearing, and I don't know much about him, is that Luke Glendening coming in as like a third line center or something like that. I hear that name a lot from Detroit. I thought we already had a Glendening on our roster at one time. Did we not? Do you remember Glendening? Like an Adam Glendening? I don't know, but I thought, but I was like, oh, it's a different player. I just don't follow the Red Wings enough, other than I know Sam Gagner plays there. I know they're not a very good hockey club. Bobby Ryan and yeah, so Jonathan Bernier, he'll probably get traded somewhere, but now you got to take the risk. Any of those American teams, you got to quarantine, and so
that's the thing, right?
And we got to give up something if it's a fresh body. Can we afford 2 weeks to wait for a guy? And do you want to slide down to fourth and play the Leafs the first round? Are we scared of playing the Leafs? Are you scared of playing the Leafs?
No, not really. But it's actually 7 days now.
Oh, it's only
an exception for players.
Shout out my man Trudeau, great hair. Thank you for that. If I'm sure he had. Whoa, this show stays clear of politics. But okay, that's good to know. 7 days. 7 days. What's more important? Left shot or left winger, top 6 left winger, or do we need to cement a top 4 left shot on our blue line? Or do we need center? Do we need a third line center more?
I was thinking about this question actually before I even came on. I thought we were going to talk about it. I don't think we need a third line center. I think, if we could get a good, strong left winger, play second line, it would help. But okay. I don't know who's out there for a good, strong lefty either.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. There was a name in the back of my head that they've kind of mentioned, kind of fills that. I don't even if you want to call them top 4, more of a kind of a 4 or 5. But we're just up against the wall with cap space, and so any money in has got to go money out. And they throw out names like to ship out, like a Cassian or a Chason. But is Cassian gonna revive his mutton chops and go crazy out there once playoff hits, or is he just are we writing Cass off? Is it just he signed that deal and he faded away? What do you think?
I look at a player like hockey, throwing the body, he'll fight anybody.
We're just having some small technical difficulties, a little bit of video lag, and I've lost your audio a little bit here. But that's all right.
He's putting
Oh,
unreal that line. So if he,
are you still there? Are you with me? My tired nation is going, man, these guys were on fire with their chat. What happened to them? I can see you in one screen, but I seem to have lost you in the other screen here. I'm just going to try to change some things around for us. Let's see. Can I get you back? Oh, we've got some disappearing act here. You know, friends, I'm going to re-invite him here. I'm going to get this link out. But in the meantime, I know he can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, I think we're back. I think we're back. Oh, we're back. We're back. There must have been some.
Hello.
Oh, very. I maybe a little bit late on my TELUS bills. Maybe they're causing some lag speed in the house. But we didn't really hear the last bit of that. But I'm sure it was well thought out. But we can agree that do we need to do a lot for this playoff push? Like, do you need to, or is it more off season stuff? Uh oh. We're having some difficulty again here, friends.
I don't.
There we go. Yeah, keep going. Oh dear. Yeah, you're back. You're back.
I can hear you good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need to do much.
No, it's I think Holland's done a lot with not a lot over the past whatever years, and I think a lot's going to happen this next off season. And depending on what we hear with COVID and the divisions going back to whatever they were, or if they keep, I don't know if they're going to keep them the same, but I think he gets a lot accomplished in this off season. But I just don't want to salvage the farm. We've got a lot of prospects, and we got a lot of wiggle room post this season. So I say we just run with it. We got Connor and Leon. What are we worried about?
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly.
Never know.
Oh, and doctor, the nurse is in. Okay, so do you put him on the Vesna or not Vesna, the Norris list as of today?
I personally, yes. Being an Oilers fan, I think I have to. But
We're
I'm
homers.
watching every single game.
We have to. Like, it's Hedman's to lose, is it not?
It's going to be Hedman's to lose until he gets injured.
Right, like Ekblad. So Ekblad's out of it, and I don't know.
I think it was Ekblad and Victor, right? So
Yeah, and so I don't know.
Kale McCarr maybe, but
Yeah, but he's in talks. It's just good for him.
oh, for sure.
Good for him. Good for us. We've waited long enough to have. From day one, I always called him Baby Prongs. He's Baby Prongs out there. He's got that mean streak. He kind of skates a little bit like him.
Not get carried away.
Come on, just Baby Prongs. I didn't say full pronger. Come on now. Come on. All right, that's some nice
Mini prongs.
mini prongs. All right, I'm okay with that. Now, before we do jump into the next episode, the next little chatter, we got to switch to something I know the Vancouver Canuck fans and Calgary fans are probably gearing up for. It's golf season. But before we can talk golf, I do have to acknowledge our unofficial sponsor. Well, that is probably Midwest Floor Covering. However, my friends out in West Kelowna, led by President and General Manager Christopher Laurie, thank you for your future sponsorship deals, and good luck to those players out in pod season. I know you got some important games coming up this weekend, so good luck to the Warriors as they take on Salmon Arm and Vernon. But we got to get to Masters talk. Who doesn't want to talk about Green Jackets? Did you see any today? I saw nothing. Not a lick. Not one swing.
I had it on. I had it on at work here this morning and during the day, but I was quite busy.
Mm-hmm. It's Thursday. Do you really? Do you need to watch it on a Thursday? Nah, I would say you can. That's one day you can go without. But have you checked out the leaderboard? Do you know who's swinging the big stick?
We have. Oh, Mr. Justin Rose is looking good so far.
Looking good. Jay Rose, I don't believe he covets any green jackets in his long storied career,
He does not.
but 7 under after 1 round. And then I see a lot of names I don't recognize, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it other than my South African friend. This is a good one. Bezuidenhout. That's a good name. Have you heard of Bezuidenhout before? Do you know of C. Bezuidenhout? No? You're kind of cutting in and out, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll kind of try to get on track here. I'll kind of talk here and maybe.
Not heard of on the.
Oh, okay. So I see Justin Rose followed by Harmon Matsuyama. That's a name I recognize. And then some more notable names. Patrick Reed down there tied for fourth. We've got Spieth, Jordan Spieth, tied for eighth. What else? John Ram, 13th. You know, one name. Where's my guy that bench presses all day? DeChambeau.
Bryson.
Where's
Four.
+4? He's got it. He's got it. He skips leg days. I'm pretty sure he skips leg days. Have you seen that guy's like routine on the range? Have you seen that guy's routine on the range where he just goes like ham? And like I saw that video, like VJ was just kind of watching him, kind of like, who is this guy? And he just grips and rips, and that's all he does, just grips and rips. It just like he's swinging out of his body every single time.
I'd say he breathes really, really, really heavy.
He's that guy. He's that guy at the gym where he's just grunting, and I don't know, at least he kind of backs it up. But so we kind of went down the leaderboard there. Are we surprised to not see where's our boy DJ? Where's DJ at? Dustin Johnson tied for 30th, two,
Plus two.
two over. So all right,
Double bogeyed 18.
double bogeyed 18. So Wayne Gretzky's favorite son-in-law down there at tied 30. Ooh, we got Connors, our Canadian boy, at 1 over, and Mackenzie Hughes shot it even, tied for 13. So shout out Canada there. Let's talk Mackenzie Hughes and Mr. Connors. Do they crack top 10 at the Masters this year? Can they hold on?
Mackenzie Hughes, no.
No.
I could see. I took Corey Connors to
Oh.
do good this weekend. He's
Okay.
been playing really good golf.
Okay. Okay. So you could.
So I think he has a chance. He's way better.
Okay. Are you involved in any Masters drafts or pools of any kind currently?
Yes, sir. I run one actually.
Oh.
27 entries.
Okay.
$10 ahead.
Okay.
10 players.
Okay. And where did you pick?
You take on your team there, and yeah, no, it's. Well, no, you pick your 10 players. So how we do it is overall money.
Oh, okay.
So if you finish first, you get $1 million, and then so if you don't make the cut, you get $0. So then whoever ends up with the highest purse
Right.
is the winner.
That makes sense. So it's not a draft where you just pick golfers that you think are going to win. It's just you can pick any 10. Did you say?
You do that. You
Oh, so you draft.
any 10.
Okay. So who was your first?
You don't draft.
Oh, okay. So
Everybody can take the same guys. So,
who are you taking to win?
you got to look at a guy like obviously Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
The normal big names.
Is there an outlier there that you heard of, or you got a hunch? You know, like the mudder, the horse that runs in the mud really well. It could get a little greasy out there this weekend. Okay. Kevin who? For our viewers, all 0 of them currently, it trailed off. Kevin, I hope, did you say Kevin Na? Did you say Kevin Na? Again, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. I can see you on one screen, but I can't hear you, and your screen is frozen here. Perhaps I can fill the time by singing my favorite ballad from the movie Frozen, although that is my least favorite Disney soundtrack. Well, oh, we're getting him back.
Kevin Kistner.
Kevin Kistner. Okay, all right.
Probably never even heard of him.
Never even heard of him, but that's a sleeper. That's why it's a sleeper pick. So good on that. So I'll be looking for him aboard or atop the leaderboard come maybe moving day, as they say. They got to get one more round in for the cut. Um, Tigers, is he make? Oh no, never mind this. He's not going to be there. He's not going to be there. He drives too fast apparently, but let's not go down that road. Let's not go down that road. Okay, so you know what? I pulled up some previous previous winners here. I thought I could maybe do some quizzing of Corey Dubek. Are you up for a quiz? Oh, we lost all connection. I can see him in that one window. Maybe he'll come back. Okay, so you can't Google this while you wait. However, oh, there he is. He's back. He's back in the flesh. Nice, no laggy screen. So, like I said, are you okay with a little bit of Masters quiz here?
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take a look here. Oh my goodness. Now, you being a little bit younger than your beloved sister, my wife, you would have, you're in 87, so you would have graduated in 2005, correct? You might have to give me a thumbs up. There you go. There you go. So, off the top, can you tell me who won the Masters
Yes, sir.
who won the Masters in 2005?
This would be a complete guess, but I would have to say let's go with Sergio Garcia.
Sergio Garcia. Now, as I scroll, I do see him winning in 2017. Now, as I scroll back, I do not see his name at all. Sergio. Sergio. That's right. I do not see him. I even have the runners up here, and I don't even see him as a runner up in that era of time. But you know what? I'll give you a secondary guess. And like
Okay.
around that time, like, come on, like, think there was like two guys that just battled all the time.
Well, I was gonna say Phil.
That's
I don't
right.
think Tiger. I don't think it was Tiger though.
But it has to be Tiger because that's the right answer. It's Tiger Woods. He shot an overall 276 and he took
Was
it
it
home.
2005?
That's right. And you know what? He sandwiched Phil's championship or Green Jackets in 2004 and then 2006. So four, Mickelson, '05 Woods, '06 Mickelson. Now, this is from Canadian trivia here.
Okay.
Can you give me the year that Mike Weir won the Masters?
Oh. 7.
You're saying 2007. So you're saying after Phil Mickelson, that was a Zach Johnson. It's actually a little bit before where we were looking for 2003. And just to give you an idea of the dominance of Tiger, me in grade 10 in 97, that's when Tiger kind of started his prowl, his roar. He won it in 97 and then it took a few more years. He won it in '01, then '02, then '05, and then we had to wait till 2019 for him to do it all over again. And that's a little bit of Masters trivia for you. Um, okay, one more. I, I will give you $1 million. If I had $1 million, I would be. But could you even give me the name of the very first winner of the Masters?
Nope.
It was in 1934. If you're a big fan of Horton Hears a Who, Horton Hears a Who, his name was Horton Smith, and the runner was Craig Wood, and so that's what capped off the very first Masters right there. So there's a little bit of Masters. I don't want to spend too much more time on it. We've got a few more items to get into, but is there a shot? Is there a moment of the Masters that you can like? I know mine. I think it's the same for so many people, but I was wondering, do you have one? That gosh darn lag again. That gosh darn lag. I can see him moving on the other screen. Oh, while you're in there, this is live coming in. Unfortunately, my rap heart broke just a little bit because DMX has just passed away. DMX passes away at the age, I'm not sure, but if you've been following it, he had that little a bit of an overdose, heart attack.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, we're back. So tell me the moment.
Did I lose you?
No, no, I'm right here. I'm with you in this moment. And we lost you again. Oh dear. I'm sure our producer is going to lose his job after this. Now, even if you give me a thumbs up, I'll see you on the one screen. But are you talking Tiger Woods, the roll? Are you talking the roll? You're nodding your head. That's the one. That's the one that I'm thinking of. Like I just remember that sound bite, just like in your life. Have you seen a shot like that? I just remember that. So the other one, I think it's like Louis Oosthuizen, that albatross. Do you remember that one? Not too where that was quite the shot. You know, if I could even get a birdie, I'd be happy. Let alone an albatross at the Masters. So good for old Louis there. Hopefully we'll get you back. I can see you on one screen, but not on the other one. So you just keep talking. If I can hear you cut in, I'll assume you're back. Bueller. Bueller. Moving along. You know, my time says 2 minutes and 33 seconds. So we're going to kind of just rapid fire here. I want to talk a little COVID hobbies. What's been keeping you busy? Now, before we. Oh, you're back. Can you hear me? No. Things were going really well for a while. I don't know. Maybe you're just too much boisterous voice for this. But like I said, I wanted to talk a little COVID hobbies. What's been keeping you busy? In the meantime, I just want to try this again. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to just quickly pop this out. I'm going to go like this. Properties. Go like this. And hopefully we'll get you back here. If not, I'm going to apologize to Tyner Gents Nation. This is probably on me. I don't know if old bro in La Cora is willing to do another show after this kind of malfunction. It only could get better. Like we had like 24 views as of today for our last episode, so you know we're gaining traction. But I just don't know. I'm gonna have to connect with the creator of this software program. He said I could reach out to him, but I just don't know why we're having so much lag issue here. Um, I've got lots of bars on my end. So if I hear you at any point in my ears, I'll let you go. But COVID hobbies and me, it's been pretty straightforward as getting into more of this podcasting and technology. I like to, spin music, as the DJs say. I've got my own little DJ board, and mountain biking has really been able to get me through the COVID blues. Can you hear me? Can you can you say something? Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna remove his cam altogether. I'm gonna add it real quick. Maybe, just maybe, we can consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Jeez. Oh boy. Well, in the meantime, we can't hear you at all because I've taken your screen off of the podcast. I can still see you in my other window, but I just don't know. Let's go. I got a browser. It's going to be Corey's webcam. Here we go. This is Corey. I'm going to bring him back into this. And let's try it again here. I'm going to just move him into the screen. I don't know, man. I don't know. And you traveled all the way, all of 4 minutes away from your home to the shop to settle in for, video settings. Maybe I can figure out what's going on here with video settings. No, probably not. Maybe I can customize this. I'm going to go. Who knows at this point? Because we have lost him completely. He is not coming in. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster. Okay, I'm going to try to turn down my video settings. That's what it like turn up the good and turn down the suck. So that's what I'm going to try to do right here. Video settings. It's currently active. Oh, great. I've got to turn it off. Well, so be it. Well, unfortunately, I think we might have to just kind of conclude things at this point because I don't think I'm going to be able to get you back here. I got a thumbs up on the other screen. We won't really get into the YEG versus the YLL. We can always save that for another time to find out how much better Lloyd Life is compared to Edmonton or vice versa. And I know listeners are really wanting to know what it's like raising two beautiful daughters versus three wild children, aka three brain boys. So again, shout out to my brother-in-law, Corey Dubek, friend of the show, on this amazing episode 13. It'll go down in history as very lagalicious, I'm going to say. But, as always, I got to remind our viewers, all 0 of them currently as we're not live, but hopefully we get some views and they'll be like, what is going on with this whole thing? To be good to each other, make each other laugh, virtual hugs and high fives all around. You got to remember to sanitize, wash those hands, wear a mask if you need to, and just be safe. And in the famous words of my man, Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night. Bang!